Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, common mistakes to avoid when recovering from a herniated disc. Now, I make a lot of good content for those folks that are suffering with low back pain problems such as sciatica nerve pain, herniated discs, bulging discs, lumbar stenosis, lumbar arthritis. If that is you, hit that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload some great content to get you back on the road to pain-free recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So folks, today I want to talk about 5 of the most common mistakes you need to avoid to improve your recovery from a herniated disc. So we're going to jump right in with number 1. Do not ignore it, okay? You get a diagnosis, you've had pains, back pain, could be sciatica nerve pain, perhaps you get an MRI, go to maybe an orthopedic surgeon, say, yep, you've definitely got a herniated disc, okay? Don't just brush it off and think, oh, it's going to get better on its own, okay? Research has shown that if you do not go into rehab within that first 30 days, if you have some low back pain issue, if you wait more than 30 days to address it, to actually go to rehab, then your recovery will be much, much longer, okay? I can speak from experience myself. Last year, I herniated my own disc L5S1. I was traveling, I had like 6 weeks away. I didn't get a chance to properly rehab it, and it's taken me much longer this time to rehab it from the previous time I did it 18, 19 years ago, okay? So guys, take it seriously. If you are diagnosed with a herniated disc, then start rehab as soon as possible. If you in a country where you've got insurance or it's taken a long time to get to see a physiotherapist, I'm going to link to a video at the end of this one. I've got a specific beginner program that anyone can start if you've just been diagnosed with a herniated bulging disc. So go check it out at the end of this one. That will get you started ASAP, okay? Now, number 2 is not changing your spine hygiene, all right? So typically, a disc herniation will herniate to the backward, to the rear, posterior, okay? So whenever I flex my spine forward, I bend the vertebra forward, I bend, and I push the herniated disc backwards, more into the nerve, increases back pain, increases sciatica nerve pain. So you want to improve your spine hygiene, okay? You have to be using roll-up towels behind your back, maybe spending some time lying on the ground to get recovery, using support if I'm brushing my teeth, not lifting heavy items, okay? Taking a break from that, because your spine will thank you, all right? If you keep picking at that scab, you keep bending, twisting, lifting incorrectly during this period, you are going to prolong the healing time, all right? We're trying to shorten it as much as we can by removing these little mistakes, which people might not think about is, it's a big deal for me turning and bending over here, okay, to pick up my shoe or something like that. But seriously, change your spine hygiene, how you move on a daily basis from the time you get up in the morning till you go to bed, okay? Take this seriously, all right? Now, number 3 is not seeking professional help. A lot of people today, there's so much information on the internet, this video included, right? YouTube, Reddit, etc. Oh, I can do it on my own. I go to the gym. I've always been active and fit, etc. I know how to deal with this. All right. It's very easy to get swamped by so much information, basically, and you have this kind of paralysis by analysis type of thing happening, and you just don't know where to turn. If you go speak to a professional, a good physiotherapist, osteopath, chiropractor, etc., they can put you on the right track to getting the rehab correct, okay? Don't think you can do it on your own. There's no harm in reaching out for help, all right? Now, number 4, don't stop walking. A lot of people, herniated disc, okay, I need to, lie in bed, take time off work, stop doing what I normally do and just lay about the house, okay, watch Netflix. That's not the right way to rehab this, okay? Walking is extremely important. I talk about it a lot. I give it to a lot of my clients as well. The reason why is obviously you're walking with a nice upright posture, upright spine, okay? The movement of your legs backwards and forwards, okay, as you're walking, it's a gentle compression, decompression, and it basically acts, the disc acts like a sponge because the disc itself doesn't have a direct blood flow. It gets all its nutrients from the surrounding tissues via osmosis. So with you doing that small, gentle pumping motion, okay, it's like it's bringing up water, hydrating the disc into the disc. helps the inflammatory material be taken away from that region. It will help you recover. Now, I do know people say, oh, I tried to walk for 20 minutes. It was too much pain. The best way to do walking is you break it into smaller segments. So maybe you have to do 6 5-minute walks in the day. Perhaps you have to do 2 minutes and just break it up, okay? But seriously, don't stop moving to some degree, but make sure when you're moving, it is light, gentle exercise. And walking is one of the best things you can do when you do have a herniated bulging disc, all right? Now, number 5 is a big one. I do talk about this a lot. I've not spoken too much about it before in sort of prolonging the time of injury, or etc. But that is not recording or not tracking your progress, right? I'll be very honest with you. I made a video, and I'm going to link it to the end of this one, and it's basically herniated disc healing time, and I did like internet versus reality, okay? Because there is a disconnect between what is written on the internet and blogs and such, and the reality of how long it actually takes. There's so many different factors that affects it. Age, stage of injury, what type of injury it was exactly, your health, like your actual physical health at the time, what you do, etc. So many things can affect it, okay? And it can become a big mental struggle for many, many people. And you need to be able to see progress. So if you record what you're doing, okay, it serves many, many purposes. You can see your progress, okay? When I say record, you're writing down, exercises you did that day, repetitions, maybe weight lifted, how many steps you walked, activities you did, perhaps, you played with the kids this day, went to see friends for a drink, whatever. You record your activities and you can look back over the weeks and see how far you've come. But it's also going to help you spot pain triggers. Like, oh, I had a lot of pain this day. What happened the day or the day before? Okay. Did I lift something, heavy? Did I do an extra exercise in my routine, etc.? If you record, it's going to be better for you mentally down the road, because you're going to see where you were, how your feelings of pain were, what was tingling, what was like sore, what was weak, etc., and where you are now, okay? That's going to really help a lot with the psychological recovery of you getting to that place of being pain-free and back to full health, okay? So make sure you track progress along the way. Right, guys, listen, that is just 5 very common mistakes you want to avoid to get that successful herniated disc recovery. Yes, I know there are many more. I could go on for another hour talking about them, okay? But I hope those have been useful for you. And listen, if you do have any questions, if you just had a herniated disc diagnosis, you want to reach out to somebody, you need some help, I do offer a free advice call, 45 minutes an hour. You can jump on a call, we have a chat about your situation. I can recommend you some things to do, exercises, stretches, etc. Try to get you back on that path, okay? Now, guys, don't forget, of course, to please like this video. It helps a lot with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.